Well, before heading to the lake, river, or family hosting a pool party for Memorial Day weekend, organizations like Collins Hope want you to think and talk about water safety with your family. This morning, Alyssa Magrum with Collins Hope joins us with a few water safety tips. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about water safety. I think every summer we talk about it, but it's an important reminder about the things we need to do to really help save lives.
Absolutely. And as we hear on the weather, it's already hot here, and certainly people are taking to lakes, rivers, beaches, creeks, any water that they can get to stay cool. And there are simple things that we can do to protect our families against drowning. Drowning is fast. Drowning is silent, and drowning is preventable. So simple things like appointing an adult water watcher who's an undistracted adult who can watch kids while they're at the water, and they are wearing a water watcher badge, and they're transferring that duty to someone else if they have to take a phone call or if they have to go to the bathroom, so that someone is always watching. We talk about wearing U.S. Coast Guard approved life jackets. You can borrow some of these at some of our local loaner stations at swimming areas, and we want them to be buckled and fastened, and these, they help us float. And so for sure, weekend non-swimmers, but anyone in open water, we've already lost at least 16 children in Texas to fatal preventable drownings. We've also lost adults and teenagers. We just had a drowning in Lake Georgetown last week of a teenager. So these simple things are the things that we can do to prevent these drownings from happening.
Wow. Alyssa, taking a look at those numbers, is that 16 this year? 16
children in Texas, and those are just fatal. Those don't even talk about the unfatal or non-fatal drownings, which is where a person survives. And those are only kids. So we know we've had multiple drownings already in Lake Travis. We just saw a 16-year-old in Lake Georgetown after cliff jumping. So we need to talk about water safety with our families and everyone, all ages, not just young kids. Certainly younger kids are at the highest risk of drowning in pools and bathtubs, but as we get into the older ages and adults, open water, and we have a lot of that. And so, we talk about here wanting to have a water safety plan. If we can talk about behaviors around water, we talk about so many safety behaviors with our families around other things, driving, texting, screen time, but we don't really talk about water safety. So talk about it with your families, have those conversations, and it becomes to the front of our mind that it's something we need to think about. And yeah. I noticed our website there, we just launched a brand new website, drowningispreventable.org. That is free English and Spanish water safety lessons, interactive lessons for children, and adults and children do them together. As well, collinshope.org, we've got tons of water safety resources and tips. So we want to educate people, talk about water safety so we can prevent drowning.
Yeah, such an incredible resource. I know you mentioned the wristbands. That's such an interesting idea, especially as you say, so adults can know that responsibility. That's incredible. And, I think so many times you also mentioned it, drowning is silent. And so I think, a lot of times in media and movie type things, they can be portrayed erroneously. And especially when people are on phones.
A lot of times. Yes, people see it or think they're going to hear something or see arms waving, and really it's fast and silent. So if we have someone watching, they can respond. So if someone goes under the water, they can respond because they're undistracted. That means they're not involved in conversation. They're not barbecuing. They're not on their phone. They're really, really watching. And then the physical transfer of, this is why we like these, of that duty says, hey, you're watching. And that the kids know, whoever's in the water, that there is an adult watching. And we teach children to ask an adult to watch them if they're not. Put your eyes on me. And that's training behaviors to be safer around water, because if we can do simple things, we can prevent these drownings from happening.
Yeah, such an important topic of discussion. Well, we appreciate your time again. And then Summer Safety Fest, Saturday, June 11th.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Sure. This is put on by Safe Kids Austin, and the many partners. Collins Hope is one of them that's part of that. And it's Saturday, June 11th, 9 to 11 at Ascension Seaton's down in Kyle. There will be information about water safety, but also car seat safety and bike safety and all the safe sleep, all the things that we want at preventable injuries. So, head on down there. It's going to be a great day to learn some things about how we can keep our families and our loves safer around all things.
All right, such an important topic. Alyssa Magrum with Collins Hope, thanks so much. Drowningispreventable.org for those resources in English and in Spanish. We appreciate your time this morning, Alyssa.
Thank you. Have a great day, Leslie.
You too. We'll be right back on Good Day.